Got to give me a weekend.
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Oh, stop. Pull over. Baby, what? Scotty Scheffler, what? This is the only way we were going to talk golf this week.
Oh, man. Scotty Scheffler, this is wild. He's on his way back to the PGA Tour in Louisville, Kentucky.
The championship.
Where the championship, PGA Championship, excuse me. What did I say, PGA Tour?
Yeah, it's okay.
PGA Championship, my bad. PGA Championship on the PGA Tour. Is that appropriate?
It's technically not a tour run product.
Really?
PGA actually stands for professional golf. Like it's a golf teacher, meaning it's not even a PGA. They're two different PGAs, which is why it's so confusing.
Yeah.
And basically, this is the way I would describe it. It would be like Major League Baseball not owning the playoffs in the World Series. The PGA Tour does not own any of the majors.
Oh, man.
So continue.
So I already see the Xfinity mobile text line. Who's tripping more? Scotty Scheffler or Adam Copeland? Oh, man. Shout out to YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, brought to you by First NorCal Credit Union. Upgrade your savings dividend. Open a First NorCal First Class Money Market today. The Xfinity mobile text line. Oh, man, you got to love it. But Scotty Scheffler, the world's number one golfer, he just won the Masters, right?
He's one of the greatest golfers on the planet and has been for the last day. Like, he's in a zone where, like, now it's like, how many majors is he going to win?
Right. Is he going to challenge Tiger one day? Maybe, right? He's only, 27, 28 years old?
He's having a Tiger Woods run. He's won 4 out of 5 PGA events this year. First time since Tiger in 08.
Yeah, here's the problem is, like, look, it's watered down. You know, someone like Jon Rahm is in LIV, and Jon Rahm's one of the best golfers in the world, and Jon Rahm can't hit a ball straight to save his life, and he's blaming LIV because he's only playing 3 days, 3-day events. There's just
but even when he's playing those guys, he's owning them in the Masters. So
no doubt, but I'm just saying none of those guys are up to form. Like, the LIV golfers are out of sight, out of mind for a lot of people.
Yeah, no doubt.
Phil Mickelson rocking Jordans, by the way.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Look? I did see that look. So traffic outside the golf course today has been stopped after a man was struck and killed by a shuttle bus around 5 in the morning. Ugh. Rest in peace to that man and his family. That stinks. Oh, my God. So according to ESPN reporter Jeff Darlington, we'll play this out in just a second because it's wild to wake up to. He witnessed the incident. Scheffler was trying to drive around the crash scene on a median. A police officer instructed Scheffler to stop, but Scheffler continued to drive about 10 to 20 yards towards the entrance. As he turned into the entrance of the golf club. After about 20 to 30 seconds, Scheffler rolled down his window to talk to the officer. The officer apparently grabbed Scheffler's arm to pull him out the vehicle. The officer reached inside the vehicle to open the door. Once Scheffler was pulled out, he was pushed against the car and placed in handcuffs. Darlington was standing at the entrance when Scheffler was detained. And Darlington said Scheffler turned to him and asked, "Can you help?" According to Darlington, an officer instructed him to back away. "You didn't get out the way," the officer told Darlington. "Right now, he's going to jail, and there's nothing you can do about it." Now, I think we have the sound. Did you hear the accent of the sound? Is it in the sound? All right, here it is.
I'm glad we can laugh.
Jeff Darlington video of the Scheffler incident.
Guys.
Dude, step back. Back up,
I'm back. I'm back.
You're game one, right?
Yeah, that's a 15.
As we're walking, it's dark.
Guys.
That's Jeff Darlington.
I'm staying back.
Here's the thing. Right now, he's going to jail.
Okay.
He's going to jail, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Period. There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you have
first?
A question?
I'm media. I'm a reporter. Okay. So that's all.
That's fine.
I just want to make sure that's
okay.
known.
But you need to step back over here now.
No problem. You got it.
Okay.
It's because your media doesn't give you the privilege to walk to say, "Hey, Jeff, just first of all, Jeff, you buddies with Scheffler?" He's like, "Can you help me?" So I guess Jeff is doing his job. He's trying to figure out what's going on there. He's trying to help out Scheffler. But look,
I'm thinking of the guru, Bonte, help me.
Yeah, Bonte, help me. Bonte, help me. Now,
sad that look on the front end, someone passed away.
Somebody passed away,
horrific.
which is going to get overshadowed.
Of course,
someone passed away by being struck by a shuttle bus.
It's horrible.
That to me, I was like, wow, that everybody's just skipping over that.
Well, because
Scotty Scheffler, right?
Yeah,
it's golf. And
but I mean,
sports,
like on the grand scheme of things, Scotty Scheffler could walk down the block, no one would know who he is.
Right.
I mean, like you know what I mean? Like he's
is,
famous in golf, but like, what does that mean?
Hey,
that's like being famous in the Excelsior.
Yeah,
what does that mean in Brooklyn?
Dude, I mean, yeah, exactly. We talk about casuals, right? We're talking about casual sports fans. I'm a casual golf fan. I would have no idea what Scotty Scheffler looked like if he sat front row at a Warriors game.
He could tell you, I'm Scotty Scheffler, and you'd be like, oh, the
that's
guy
cool.
who's won the Masters. And
Oh, wait, didn't you just win a
okay.
tournament? Didn't you just win a famous
That's
tournament?
That's what I'm saying. And I love golf.
Did you get like a yellow jacket for it? No, I'm kidding. Green jacket. I know. I'm kidding. I was just being silly. I was being silly.
But here's the thing. Like, this is a clear case of like two things happening simultaneously that both can be true.
Yeah.
The police officer's clearly taking it a little far, and Scotty Scheffler's taking his privilege a little far.
No doubt.
Just listen to, like, hey, bro, you're not above the law. Everyone's slowed down. You can't go around it. We've all been there. Look, I am one to talk on 6th Street every day on my way back home. I lose my mind when I see the crazies, as I call them, the zombies, fluttering across the street when it's a green light for me, and then I'll see like a fire engine that is, I don't even know what they're doing. They're taking up the entire block, ruining traffic. Like, we've all been there. But at the same time, you can't do illegal stuff and go around. You got to kind of follow the rules of the road.
You do. So he faces charges of second-degree assault of a police officer, third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic signals from an officer directing traffic. Scheffler was released, and we just watched him on television walking to the clubhouse, so he'll get ready to tee it up for round number 2 as he tries to win another major here. He's up here, but look, I thought right away, considering that city, there's some history, and I don't want to get down into it. But Scheffler's actually lucky. Things can get worse.
Oh, dude, yes.
Well, considering it is privilege, he's a golfer, and I'm just saying, he's white. I'm telling you, man, and Shasky, I'll put you in this camp with me because you grew up in the city. You know what it is. Cop sees you. You're wearing some gear or whatnot. They're like, that's not, who are you trying to be, quote-unquote, hip-hop? And I'm not saying that's all cops. But there's a lot of times little things like that happen, and you're detained for a long, long time. And things could go left in a hurry,
well, and,
if you know what I mean.
If you're from the police perspective, right, and I don't want to sit here and cape up, but like, you don't know. Somebody's like doing some crazy stuff, flying on the side of the road, trying to go around an accident. It's like, bro, just again, this is where I go back. Common decency. Can we all just be civil and listen? Yeah, it sucks. You're being inconvenienced, okay? You're slowed down on your way to the PGA. Like, it's okay. You getting there 7 minutes earlier isn't going to make or break your tee time.
No doubt.
They'll figure it out at the PGA.
No doubt. They'll figure it out.
And the fact that there was a fatality, too.
It's like, come on, guys.
Well, but that definitely, if you're a police officer or anyone dealing with that is very serious.
I totally agree.
Your mood is not going to be great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Scotty Scheffler is lucky. Things could get worse for him, but he's back at the PGA. I got a question for you, Shasky. Giants got the Rockies today. You got T-Wolves beating the Nuggets last night. Because I got to ask you a random question. Okay,
before you go random on me.
All right.
Look, this is just my opinion, okay? I follow golf closely. There has been a common thread the last 3.5, 4 years since the live money has started being, talked about behind the scenes. These golfers, man. You want to, and I'm not accusing Scotty of all of it because there's a lot more than him. I think Rory is one of the most insufferable golfers on the planet. He thinks he's God's gift to every anything that happens in the golf world, he thinks he is the end all be all. He drives me nuts. These guys think their stuff don't stink and they're worth hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars when the reality is the majority of golf fans are big-time sports fans, but big-time sports fans aren't golf fans.
No.
And they can point out a couple of golfers, Phil, Tiger, and that's about it. And they all need to, dial down the ego a little. That's just my overall position. You don't run the world. You're not that important. Come on. You're a human just like all of us. You shouldn't have special treatment to go around it. So I just want to get off my soapbox. These golfers have been kind of they've been putting me up. I have never been more disconnected to the PGA Tour, but continue.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of thoughts.
I love golf.
Listen, a lot of thoughts going through my head when I think about that city and what's happened in that city recently. Hashtag Breonna Taylor, rest in peace. That's where my mind went right away. It was like, boy, things could have got left real quick. And, I'm going to leave it at that for this morning because it's a fun Friday.
Yeah, I want to have
here
fun.
In the morning.